Many problems on the Florida Math League contest require you to use, or I should say are more efficiently solved if you use the associative property. So here we have 2016 plus 2017. It's being written as the equivalent expression 2000 plus 2000 plus what? Well, if you add the 2000, if you think of 2016 as 2016 and 2017 as 2017, you could associate the 2000s first and then add the remaining 16 and 17, which is 33. This problem, problem number 5, is also, it could really involve lots of properties here, but the key here is to look at, we have 20 plus 40 plus 60 plus 80 plus 100. All of these terms equal 20 multiplied by what? And so you have to recognize that each of these is a multiple of 20. 20 is 1 20, and 40 is 2 20s, and 60 is 3 20s. And really, if I was doing this on the contest, I wouldn't feel the need to write an equivalent expression. I would just feel the need to really sort of keep track of how many 20s do I have. I have 1 and 2 more and 3 more and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 for a total of 13, 18, 22, 25, 27, 28 20s. This is the kind of problem that if you I call this associative property. The more I think about it, it's really more, these should all be lumped under the category of just understanding the properties, because it's really more about distribution or factoring out 20 from each of these terms. But really the point I want to make here is if you understand the properties when you're doing these problems, you won't do something like take your calculator and do 20 plus 40 plus 60 plus 80 and then divide by 20 at the end. It's just a time waster. They allow you to use a calculator, but you should be able to tear through problems like this in literally seconds if you understand your properties. Problem number 6. There are rules about adding evens and odds. For example, an even number plus an even number equals an even number, and an odd number plus an odd number equals an even number, and even plus odd equals odd. But the reason for this is just take any even number. Think of a number like 8 plus a number like 6. It's just multiples of 2, right? It's 4 2s and 3 2s. If you add them together, you get 7 2s. But if my even numbers are all multiples of 2 and I add them together, I just get some greater multiple of 2, which will always be even. The reason the odds, adding 2 odds gives you an even is you have, for example, 5 plus 7. You have 2 2s and a 1 for 5. And for 7 you have 3 2s and a 1. So you end up with 5 2s and 1 and 1. It's just 10 plus 2 more is 12. The fact that you have 2 odds means you have 2 leftover ones, which when you add them together isn't just another 2. That's why you end up getting an even number. Even plus odd, you have, let's just say 12 plus 11. This is 6 2s and 5 2s and 1. So if I associate the 2s, I have 11 2s and 1. I have 22 with 1 left over. The single odd leaves you with 1 extra 1, and that's why your sum will always be odd. So really, when you think about these, you can use these answer choices. Just realize I have 1 left over here, none from an even number, and then 1 left over here. Those are going to add up to be 2, and so this answer is going to be even. Here I have an extra 1 plus 0 for the even number plus an extra 1. That's also going to be even. Here I have 1 extra plus 0 plus 1. That's also going to be 2. That's even. Here I have 0 plus 1 plus 0. So that's going to give me my odd number. So D is the correct answer choice. Okay, that does it for, I really realized after doing this I should have titled this Understanding Properties. But the key property, having looked at many of these Florida Math League contests, just understanding association.